Yes, good evening. Enter the zone of pain. Total Gaming. Doing something a bit different. So, getting back on Marvel Vs Capcom Infinite, while at the same time talking about Avengers Infinity War. It's a spoilers review. It's out anyway, with the exception of Japan. I mean China. So yeah, we're just gonna have a chat about it. But who shall we use? Let's go. Thanos.
No one is my equal.
You should consider this an honor.
Iron Man.
Boot up complete.
Doctor Strange.
Together shall open the door of truth.
So yeah, as you guys all know, Avengers Infinity War has come out. Let me nitpick. Let me get the stuff out of the way that didn't work too well for the film, or stuff that they could have explained a bit better. We've got so Peter Dinklage, who's Tyrion Lannister. He makes an appearance in the film. Hang on.
Only one team will be left standing.
So there's one of the dwarves who apparently makes all the weapons for Asgard, and apparently Thanos, I forgot the name of the place. Drax calls it the place with the made-up name.
There is no one above me.
So apparently Thanos has been there
Infinity 6.
and got the dwarves to make a gauntlet so we can harness the power of the Infinity Stones.
Ready. Fight.
And I knew there was like some connection, or he's got some involvement. He's had some involvement with the Asgardian. Oh, he's not good. I'm getting my book here. Yeah, he's had some form of contact with Asgard. And I wish that could have been explained in a bit more detail, but it is a pretty long film.
The power of creation flames from the both teams. Television. Tony.
So yeah, that could have explained a bit more. Maybe they could have put Hela in it. I mean, because it looked like she had knowledge about the Tesseract. She had an idea of what it was. And the other one, what was my other nitpick with the film? Hume wasn't too bad. It was alright. It fitted well for some parts. But some other stuff didn't work. I mean, there's a bit. Okoye had a couple of stuff that was a bit humorous. Some stuff worked, others didn't. Was there anything else? Yes. Where was? Yeah, I was peeved that we didn't get to see Valkyrie and Korg, as well as Meek. Would have been nice to have seen what happened to them. Well, probably make an appearance in Avengers 4. I'll have to wait and see. That's pretty much it, but let's get on the positives. 10 years, man. Yo, what am I doing? I'm getting beat. 10 years been waiting. When Avengers first came out. And the first spoiler scene, and it showed it was fun. I was jumping for joy. I thought, oh no. Oh no.
Target acquired.
Oh, and then we get a little appearance of him in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Unity. Repulsor ready.
Even then, that was not enough.
Time to go all out. Frontline. Frontline. Target acquired. It's the big one. Proton cannon. Frontline. Frontline. Unity. Repulsor ready. Unity. Unity.
Earth the Cinder! Chaotic Flame!
Steven.
Flames burn bright! Flames of the both teams! Reaper!
You know what? Maybe I should have just done this while playing the game.
Bloodlust spell!
So yeah, waiting and waiting and waiting. And then here comes Infinity War.
Frontline.
And it delivers, man. It delivers. I've already seen the film like 5 times. Just like when Black Panther came out. Seen it about 26 times, man. Yes, I will be seeing this many times.
I will take
Thanos is a work of art. Pure genius. Big up Josh Brolin, bringing that character to life. And his hand-to-hand combat skills are just some next level stuff. This guy is stronger than Hulk. But not only that, he's got a lot more. Is my phone just? Sorry, 1 second, guys. Hang on. Sorry, 1 minute, people. Oh, this is a really terrible review. Getting interrupted. Apologies. Because I usually do Wushu on a Thursday, but it's been put on hold because we've got a voting thing going on where I live, so therefore no Kung Fu tonight. But anyway, rematch. So yeah, big up Josh Brolin. Is it Boslin or Broslin? Big him up anyway.
I got paired up with you.
Guy was menacing.
Serious?
Again, his hand-to-hand combat, which I mentioned before, frightening.
Ready.
It's just
Fight.
like Thanos has got techniques, man. He's got techniques where Hulk was more like a brawler. Thanos, you know, he had the power to deliver his blows, and not only that, dude is strong as well.
Target acquired. Here's the big one. Proton cannon. Steven.
I also liked as well, I know a few film critics have kind of mentioned how there's a few, I don't know who I mentioned that there's like too many characters in the film if it can work well. But it does, man. If you read comics, especially when they're dealing with big storyline events anyway, you know, they deal with a lot of characters, so they juggled it well. Everyone kind of played a part. But my MVP, my most valued person within Infinity War was Doctor Strange. Because I mean, my dude has been training hard. He has been training hard. Like his second confrontation with Thanos, the guy was just pulling out all the stops. Like Strange had an answer for each of the Infinity Stones that Thanos was using. But then Strange got his ass beat. But yeah, man, Doctor Strange was on point. Is anyone else? I like the... After watching it a few times, really could understand Thor's plight, man, of what he's been through. He's lost a lot. Since the start of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he's lost a lot, man. So you can understand his rage. Starbreaker sticker is wow, some next level weapon for Thor. I wanted it to kind of shoot out like an energy beam besides general lightning, but the fact it can harness the Biofrost as well. Daughter. And the other bit I like as well is the ending. Every time I see that film, people just shut up, man. They don't know what to make of the ending.
Black Panther.
I am honored.
It just leaves people stunned, and I just really enjoy it. I like it at the end how Thanos has just got his piece of land. But he set out to do a job. He got his piece of land.
Steve says I should trust you. I'll try.
And that was it, man. The guy was just smiling at the sunset.
Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah, all right.
Don't know your own weakness.
The battle begins.
In the way, you didn't really hear him mention much about Death, the entity. I can't remember how we got encased in a coffin.
Cover my flank and I'll take them out.
As you guys know, if you read the comments, that Death brought Thanos back to life and augmented his powers.
I'll do it myself.
So he was a lot more powerful than he was before.
Who will come out on top?
And again,
Ready.
she was kind of like the one that kind of entrusted Thanos with the task of basically eliminating half the population of the universe.
Right there.
And they used that well for this one. And it wasn't like, again, some people mentioned, it wasn't...
Winter Soldier.
Get over destruction way.
Suck on this!
Get ready.
Need some bullets? Take mine! It ain't over yet! Here's the finale!
It wasn't looking to destroy the whole of the universe. You know, his view was that it was just overpopulated and resources were just getting used up.
Wide open!
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Reality Stone!
No matter.
Super. Reality Stone.
This is very hard to review a film while playing a game.
Right, I'm the Titan.
Get over destruction way.
I think that's one thing I don't do as much as before on my other channel. I used to do manga and comic reviews, but I still need practice. I mean, even with this one, I thought I'd try something different. Yo, man's nice. Shane.
You're wide open! Blade right into my hand! Metal knuckle sandwich! Heads up!
I would have oh, that was another thing as well. Another nitpick. Sorry. Before we get back into the positives and I wish they could have done a bit more with Captain America. I know everyone was balanced, but maybe just see a bit more Cap and what he's been up to. You ever killed Ultron?
Prepare yourself.
But other than that, everyone played a part. Black Order, yeah. I'm trying to think if they were actually a lot stronger in the movie than they are in the comics. In the Infinity storyline, they are a force to be reckoned with.
Did you think you were safe? Reality stone! Reality stone! Reality stone!
Ebony Maw's powers were changed because in the comics, it's more like a sort of, how can I call it? It's more like a, not telepathic. It's whenever he speaks. Or it's kind of like a hypnotic suggestion, or whatever. You're under his command. But with this, was more telekinesis. But I mean, Ebony Maw was ruthless. Black Dwarf is kind of like the strong member of the group. I wanted to see a bit more of a confrontation between him and Black Panther, because him and Black Panther eked it out in the Infinity storyline. So Black Panther got a hit on him in the film, but that was pretty much it.
Ready.
Incredible Hulk. Oh yeah. That mixed on that with the Hulk and how he was scared of Thanos. It is interesting, but it's kind of odd for him. I mean, yeah, you got beat, man, but the thing is, the Hulk was on Sakaar. And you think, with all that training he's been doing, and plus, like, he was like the #1 champion on Sakaar. What's my guy doing, man? Need some martial arts training, seriously. But it was interesting. It was interesting, but at the same time, you're just thinking, oh, you shouldn't be that scared, you know what I mean? You, bloody hell. Look at in Avengers Assemble, a guy was getting blasted at by the Chitara.
One more, take mine. Next, here's the finale.
But I might see a different development with the Hulk in Avengers 4. Him and Banner may become one.
Reality stone.
You just have to wait and see. Is anyone else? Just trying to think if anyone. Nah, everyone. Nah, I've really enjoyed it, and again, it was just amazing to see Thanos on the big screen. 10 years waiting for this dude, and the man delivered, and the way he just uses the Infinity Stones. Like he's been he's been using them for time. But he is smart. He is smart. He is one not to be messed with. You know, would be cool to see Darkseid like that on the big screen as well. I mean, obviously not going to be like Thanos, but you know, it'd be just as bad. But, you know, Warner Brothers need to get their act together. But apart from that, great film. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Like I said, it's just certain things they kind of missed out on the film, but it is pretty long. But as play value, yes, it does.
For the glory of Valkonda!
Yes, it does. And like, I was thinking, do I rate this out of the two, out of Black Panther and this, which one I rate the most? But I think they both got the strengths and weaknesses. I think Black Panther just edges it in the writing. It was a bit more serious. But I think with this, like I said, there's certain bits where the humour didn't work, and there's other bits where it does. But it's just that ending will mess you up. I just enjoy it, man. I just sit there thinking, yeah, Thanos won. He won.
Cover my flank.
The end spoiler. The end scene. You've got Nick Fury and
Your ruler has arrived.
what's her name?
Who will come out on top? Ready.
Forgot her name.
Fight.
But them two disappear. And then you've got Nick Fury making a page in Captain Marvel. So we'll see her in Avengers 4. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with that, but it's going to be big.
Like an arrow. Right there.
So yeah, that's it. That's my review. Anyway, I don't think I've got anything to say. I am going to be watching it again. Because Thanos is just a bad thing. You need to watch that scene with him in the hole. Thanos, when it comes to fighting, whether he's using his fist or using the Infinity Stones, he can hang with the best of them, believe. So yeah, that's my rating. 4.5 out of 5 for Avengers Infinity War. Okay guys, thank you for watching Enter the Zone of Pain. Total Gaming. Hope you enjoy it. You know, like I said, I would like to maybe do some more reviews and get a bit better at it. But you will be seeing more gaming off me anyway. So catch me later. I intend to do another live stream of God of War 4. Amazing game with an amazing storyline. I ain't finished with that yet, believe.
I have you. Right.
So until next time, boy, make me a cup of tea. Peace.